Hello there, and this is the new segment I'm going to come up with called My Thoughts. This is why I'm wearing my hat, because I went to movies. It's got to look nice in movies and something cool to wear, because I bought this hat for my Christmas party this year, and I want to use it, so. The movie I'm going to talk about today is Early Man. What I thought about it. It's made by the same people who made Wallace and Gromit. If you know who they are, they're the slow motion claymation style-ish from Britain, and they are one of my favorite people who make movies like that. It's my favorite type of formula when it comes to movies, stop motion stuff. They made so far, the Wallace and Gromit, Where a Rabbit, Mystic Pirates. What was another one made? I can't. Oh, Shaun the Sheep, and this one. I think they made more, but I can't. Those are the four I can think of. And Early Man. So I'm not going to go too details about this movie because I don't want to give too many spoilers and stuff if you haven't seen it, and things like that. I'm not going to show any clips because I don't want to get in trouble and things. So I'm just going to talk about it and just show this poster here, and stuff. So let's go with the characters. We got our. Alright, so we're talking about some of the characters now. Our main character, of course, is Doug. He wants their tribe, this small group of cavemen and cavewomen. There's a couple of women in there. And he wants them to be more, because right now they hunt like rabbits. That's the joke in the film, and they're still bad at it. But he wants them to go for mammoths and stuff. And their chief, who is Chief Bullseye, doesn't think they can do it because he knows what they're like. They're not the smartest tools and shit type thing, and he doesn't think they're brave enough and stuff. So, yeah. So that's them. I can't remember the rest of the characters, but they were really good too. Good side characters. There are a lot of good comedian voices if you recognize them from Just for Laughs and stuff. I can hear some of them and I know who they are. I just don't know their names and stuff, but you can tell by their voice who they are, and they did a really good job. So I'll talk about a bit of the plot. What it is, they obviously do the whole, dinosaurs and cavemen live together. What? And so the whole story is an asteroid hits the ground, and of course, their ancestors survived, and it turned into a soccer ball, pretty much. And they invented the soccer game, or football. Sorry, because it's Britain, football. And so there's this big groove in the ground with the grass and trees, and that's where they live. This is and out there is the outlands type thing. There's where the deserty deadlands and stuff, volcanoes and stuff like that. So they're in a pretty lush area until one day, of course, their villain comes in, Lord Knows, and I think his name was. Hang on. Lord Northern. Like a nose. He had a nose. He was really good villain. His whole thing is bronze. This is what they live on. Bronze is the metal, right? It's the bronze. He's going to the Bronze Age, passing the Stone Age type thing. So it's kind of funny of that, and so he comes in and they all have to leave because they're tearing down the place and they're digging for iron. Sorry, right? Sounds familiar in many places, cultures, eh? So that happened, and of course, Doug gets stuck, and he gets brought back to the capital city type thing, and the comic regime, because he doesn't understand, the best joke was the door. He was just trying to run away from guards, and he couldn't figure out how a door works, right? Because he never knew what a door was. And of course, like all these movies, there's always an animal pet or a friend or something, and this one is a pig, like a wild pig, I think, but he acts like a dog. He has little tusk stuff, and something like that one had that. Of course, you got Gromit, you got obviously the sheepdog and Shaun the Sheep and Shaun the Sheep itself, and then you got the chicken from, or not chicken. Sorry, it was Polly, who was the dodo from Pirates. Anyway, this is the whole theme to it, and of course the animal's almost a bit smarter than the rest of them, and so yeah. So anyway, he gets shot, and of course, what he does, he challenges him to a football game, soccer game, and this is what they play. This is the sport, and then he finds out, yeah, their ancestors did play this game and stuff, And so he gets his tribe because if they lose, they have to go work in the mines. If they win, they get their land back. That's the main plot. So, of course, he meets this girl in the town, and she kind of is good, and she's not allowed to play because she's a girl, even when the 2K people in their team's women, and they were allowed to play, so I think they were trying to do a little, like, women power thing, which is fine. You know, women can do whatever men can do. I'm all about that. I'm not trying to do anything, but, yeah, so, of course, they played, and obviously you know what probably happens, but I'm not going to say. It's pretty good. The training montage stuff was funny. And of course they have a queen, and she comes in, and she's pretty good, because obviously Norman's he's just the lord, so he's not the leader. The queen's the leader still. And it's funny how they send a message by pigeon who mimics their voice, kind of like a voicemail, and does the actions and stuff. It's really funny. Anyway, so yeah, so for this one I will give, out of 10, I think about a 6 out of 10. It was alright, but there were some, like, I laughed a few times, but I didn't find it entertainment. My favorite one still is probably Pirates. Pirates is probably the one they did. Mr. Pirates was probably my favorite they done, because yeah, it's just something they did, that one. And but yeah, so let me know what you thought of this movie too, if you saw it or if you're gonna see it. And till then, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey you, hit that notification bell so more episodes, and please like, subscribe down below, somewhere down there. If you want to check out other videos, they're right here. They're really good, I should know, I made them. So until then, take care. See ya.